All right, man. Let's talk about Cheesecake Factory video, man. I'm gonna let this ride, so give me a minute. Uh, so apparently, dude took a woman out in the Cheesecake Factory, and she refused to get out the car because she said, and this could be a skit or whatever. I mean, it looked pretty serious, but and she refused to get out the vehicle for the date or whatever. And I'm gonna tell y'all something, bro. So I'm gonna tell y'all something after this, how you do this, bro. But let's cue this shit up.
Whew.
Let me just get the door for you.
Okay. He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car. Yes.
Would you want me to open the door for you?
Look.
Are you're recording me?
Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh, yeah, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. Oh, okay.
Okay. So,
yes. Let's talk about it.
So you expect a man to go all out on the first date. Is that right?
I mean, you're supposed to. When you take out a beautiful woman and you're courting her, because I get courted. So you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I agree. I went into this date as I expect, with the expectations for myself, to keep you safe, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course, and just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I have done.
I mean, you've been pretty nice, but I mean,
and then
Cheesecake Factory.
I, on the other hand, have certain expectations for a girl I go out with on the first date. I expect her to be respectful too. I expect her to be cooperative, and at least
what did I do that wasn't cooperative?
Well, I mean, even when we were walking to the car, you wouldn't put your hand around my arm or anything like that, or hold my hand or anything like that.
I mean, it's too early for that.
Okay.
I don't know you.
I can respect that. I can respect that.
Okay.
When I got to your apartment to pick you up, you didn't want to invite me in. I can respect that too. We're not
again.
Maybe
I don't
we're not
know
there
yet.
Okay.
I don't know yet.
And then, but
I mean, I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a woman.
But
I got myself all made
up.
up.
Nothing wrong with the Cheesecake Factory, right?
Yes, there's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay, well, look at my plan, where we were gonna go originally.
See, now that's where we should have went. All right there. Call him.
No.
What do you mean no?
See, I specifically told you both yesterday and this morning that I'd come to pick you up at 4 p.m. Right? And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour, and so I was waiting downstairs for an hour. Right?
But I wasn't expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late, and like I said, I don't know you well enough to invite you up into my apartment, and that is not possible.
And that's why I'm thinking, okay, if we're not there in the relationship to meet at your apartment, then maybe we're not ready in a relationship for such a nice fancy restaurant as Aria, especially if I'm paying for the whole thing. which I'm still willing to do. I
mean,
would have been.
Okay.
But if we're late, I mean, I told you twice.
Late. I mean, it wasn't that late.
We literally left your place at the time the reservation was supposed to be. And I specifically said 4 because maybe we could get there early and even have some time to get to know each other on the way there and while we're in the parking lot.
I mean,
and waiting for a reservation.
We can still get to know each other. Isn't there another restaurant you can call that, like, you know, the equivalent to that? I mean,
I literally
you don't understand. Look at me. I cannot go in the Cheesecake Factory.
There's nothing wrong with
I will die. That's embarrassing.
Listen, as I said, I have very specific certain expectations for that. I can tell it's not gonna be there. And maybe we're not right for each other. So respectfully, I'm gonna just drop you off at home.
Oh no, he didn't.
Yeah, I'm up.
So you just want to call it a night? I mean, isn't there some kind of compromise or something? Ladies, can you believe this?
I'm sorry, y'all.
He just pulled out of the parking space.
If I don't feel respected, I am not gonna go through with the rest of the day.
Well, I mean, you are serious. You're really leaving.
Yeah. I mean, you didn't want this place anyway, right?
I mean, I understand that I was late. I understand that. I understand that I could have been a bit more cooperative. You made some good points. That's why I'm willing to compromise. Are you sure you want to go home?
I don't have a lot of rules. I don't have a lot of expectations for a first date, but I've already said them, and you've broken every one.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. We're dropping you off home.
All right, whatever. Well, I mean, I guess I understand. You gotta do what you gotta do. I understand where you're coming from.
Humbled. All right, bro. So many red flags here. I'm not waiting an hour at somebody crib, you know, because these women be setting ninjas up and stuff of that nature. And now, you know, now people can get a glimpse of what we deal with as men, black men with black women, right? I told y'all I did a video on how women are inflated today. There's no more inflation than black women. They believe, you know, them and they 2, 3, 4 kids and multiple baby daddies, or just baby daddy and kid, they supposed to get the whole package, right? And most of them have a pump and dump mentality anyway, or situationship mentality anyway. So you don't court them. I don't know if she had kids or not, but those are usually ones you don't court. You have some exceptions to the rules because the majority of single mothers are hoes or former hoes trying to be reform hoes, and it's no other way to put it, right? And but you know, not to make it about that, but I'm just putting a disclaimer out there. But at the end of the day, you know, this is why the vetting process, you know, shouldn't start, you know, um, it shouldn't start when y'all meet unless y'all at a bar or y'all somewhere, you know, y'all at a social setting, you know, y'all friend, you know, friend have a party, you meet her at the party, whatever, then that's when it starts in person. And to be honest, that's the best time when it should start because you know you see what you getting, you see the makeup, you see the demeanor, you see you see the real her, especially if alcohol is involved or you in a setting where you can get to know her and hear her and talk and feel the energy. All right. So but yeah, but you know, when you meet somebody online or you meet somebody at the gym or in passing, y'all exchange numbers. And my whole thing is I believe in the Kevin Samuels formula in exchange of numbers. And that's basically I just give her my number. And if you don't call, you don't call. I don't sweat it. I put the ball in her court, right? Right. That's just what I do. But nonetheless, so when y'all talking or y'all texting or whatever you choose to do, you ask these certain questions, dude. You know what I'm saying? Hey, woo, woo, woo. I really don't really ask if you got a boyfriend. Don't really care to. I have in the past, but I don't ask that, to be honest. For the most part, I don't ask. Um, I don't ask that question. All right. Um, but you got kids. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Shit like that. How old is you? Woo, 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 just basic shit. Um, I can tell how she answers certain questions, but you don't want to ask too much on the through text or on the phone, because you want to be able to ask some of the stuff in person. But you asked enough where you can reassure yourself and ask those questions in person and see if she's telling a lie or see what she said line up before, right? But the thing about meeting somebody in person is you get a chance to feel their energy, you get the chance to see their hygiene, their demeanor, how they carry themselves, and all that stuff. So beforehand, there's a couple of ways that you can go about this, right? You could tell a woman like this, let's meet at a park, or let's meet at a public setting, a coffee shop. You know what I'm saying? Um, and a lot of times you would tell they want to meet you or not, because a lot of times basically what they gonna say is this: they not gonna respond, or most time they, if they really not into you, they're not gonna respond. That's why you say, well, coffee shop. That's why you say, well, let's meet at the park. Let's meet. You know what I'm saying? This is why you say those certain things. Places like that, that's free of coffee. Let's get coffee or something like that, and let's talk and fill out. You start off there. Now I have female friends that or you could do the bar happy hour stuff of that nature. Now I kind of say once you get alcohol involved, it's a different ball game when you get alcohol involved. All right. Um, a lot of times you want to see a chick in a sober state. Um, so I would leave that for like the second time y'all link up or something like that. But you can do the first. It don't really matter if you're just trying to smash. Absolutely, go for the alcohol. Go for the bar. Go for the happy hour. Go for that. You know what I'm saying? Go for the dollar margaritas at Applebee's. So that's how you do that. But the thing he didn't do, you don't. When you first meet somebody, you never surprise them with a date. You give them a time, right? And if she running late, she gonna be like, well, I got off work late. Give me another hour. See, that's strike one. She didn't call and even notify you to let you know she was gonna be late. She made you wait downstairs. There could have been a setup. Two, when you're doing this, you don't do surprise dates on the first date, right? You tell her exactly where y'all going. The only thing you give her a choice is, let's say, you like Italian, you like Mexican. If you want to give her that choice, you give her that choice, right? I would prefer do it this way. Meet her at happy hour, right? Meet her at Starbucks, Bigsby's, Tim Hortons, Starbucks, or some coffee house, some coffee shop, something like that. Or y'all can do IHOP, where it's gonna cost you less than 30-40 bucks. Y'all can go get coffee, go to the park, you know what I'm saying? Meet at the park, meet at the mall food court or something like that, where it's not gonna cost you nothing, where y'all can talk and get to know each other. So if she passed that, then you like cool. You know what I'm saying? Then you could do a restaurant, or you can do the bar. If you didn't do it the first time, y'all can meet at the bar. Then probably about the second time, she gonna know you gonna know if you can smash or not. After the first time, you gonna know you can smash or not. So that's how you do that. So as soon as she lets you smash, then you can feed her. You know what I'm saying? Then you could take her on a date if you want to go that far. Most times dudes smash and they just over it. They like, all right, it's great, skate. That's how you do it. Now, and I did a video. I come out on the I'm gonna pull it up. Why I still court women. But that's the rule of thumb. Coffee house, park, coffee house, happy hour, something that's gonna be minimum. Now, it ain't really nothing. Now, girls that I have talked to in the past that we are cool with, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Like I said, I didn't I went out with this chick because she was, was on my Facebook post. So she was, she admitted she shot her shot. So I said, well, meet me woo 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 at this bar. All right. So we went to the bar. It cost me like 40 bucks. We had drinks, we shot pool. Actually was a good time. um, she brought her cousin, whatever. I thought she didn't feel safe, but she said no, she was in town or whatever. So then she brought her girlfriend with her. So basically, it was like it turned into a double date. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? And she put some bread up for the date. Um, then like the next time we went out and stuff, we went bowling. I didn't know it was gonna be $50 an hour. I tried to support black businesses, but hey, it is what it is. I paid it, but then she matched it on the drinks and what we did afterwards. So and then she taking me somewhere next weekend. So it all depends on the type of woman that you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? I went out with an old friend last week. We just cool or whatever, caught up, whatever. You know, she used to buy me lunch at work. Used to buy her lunch. We just had a friendly relationship. So I paid for it. We went to the bar. I paid for it. Next time she said, "Well, I pay for it next time." She tried to pay for it this time, and I was like, "No, I got it." So it's all about the quality of women you fucking with. Fuck with women that's established and got some money. If you messing with these young girls out here, um, it's pump and dump. You invite them over Netflix and chill. Unless you really like a woman and you are like, like if it's a girl I work with or a girl I know and I really want to fuck with her, but I couldn't fuck with her, whatever reason it was before, then yeah, I already know the character, already vetted her, already know what she on. Cool, let's go out. But if it's a complete stranger, dude, that's the way you do it, bro. You do the coffee house, you do the happy hour, you do, maybe IHOP minimum, some type of lunch special, whatever, something like that. You keep it bare minimum until you get to really know her. You could vet her through text, you could vet her through phone messages, you could vet the hell out of her. But until you actually get a chance to talk to her and get to know her, it's a different feel. It's a different feel. So yeah, it's just a whole different feel to the situation. So it's all about how you vet, and don't ignore the red sign flags. If she got red flags, like if she got red flags as far as um whatever, she got multiple kids by multiple baby daddies, you like, okay, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But you still like, I still hit it. Then you just offer to meet her at the park, offer to meet her at the coffee house, or something like that. Pick a coffee house she probably ain't never heard of. Um, you know what I'm saying? You pick a coffee house that she probably never heard of or whatever, and that's how that go. You know what I'm saying? That's how that go. Or y'all go to the bar or whatever, and you do it that way where it don't cost you nothing, it cost you much. That's how that goes. Now, if you just trying to smash, then you know what I'm saying, invite her over. That'd be my thing, and just invite her over. But like, let me cook for you. But my thing about that, and y'all see in the video I got coming up about courting women, why I still do it. You'll see about that, dog, is that it's a crapshoot. For one, you probably ain't never seen her in person. So, a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, if you never seen her in person, then you don't know the hygiene, you don't know the character, you don't know how she carry herself, you don't know how she dress, you don't know what she represent, what she about. Trust and believe me. That's why I like to go out and feel the energy, feel the hygiene, see the dress, see the etiquette, ask questions ask the questions where honestly I can actually feel the energy and see if the words match up with the demeanor and all that stuff. That's why I tend to do it. It really ain't much. You know what I'm saying? Now if I'm just want to hit, it's different. But then again, even if you just want to hit, you still want to make sure she up to par. You catch my drift, you still want to make sure she up to par. Some of y'all just be inviting girls over, they can set you up. They can set you up, they can, they be dirty, they be nasty, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Or they don't look like they look online, or when you met her, she don't look how she really looks. She took the girdle and all that stuff off, the makeup off. So yeah, I rather just get a feel for somebody before I carry on with them physically. I'd rather meet you in the setting. I'm not thirsty like that. You know what I'm saying? And really, right now, I'm not just, some niggas just dating to smash. Like, I'm at a point where if I even, which when you smashing, bro, it's for reproductive play reproduction. That's what it's for. It's, it's to reproduce kids. So what if you make a mistake? She said, "Well, I'm keeping it, right?" And she keep it, and you stuck with an idiot. That's how a lot of these niggas get stuck with an idiot because they don't vet. All they do is think about being horny. Get to know the girl. And to me, if we don't click or we don't get along, or I don't feel like the energy is being reciprocated the same, or you don't like feel like you like me, then I don't even want to be with you. That's what I'm on. I don't even want to be with you. If we don't have a connection, a good connection, I don't even want to be with you. We ain't got shit in common. I really don't want to be with you. If we don't click, and opposites do attract, but we still got to click. I don't want to be with you. I don't even want to sleep with you. That's what tip I'm on. I'm out the horny stage, want to hit everything that's moving. Ninjas then did all that. We need to have some type of connection. Before you know it, your girl you ain't got connection with, you have sex with her, it's convenient, she available, the sex is good. Next thing you know, you stuck with her with kids, you don't even like the bitch. Come on. So that's just my little thing about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe button, it's the bell icon button. Let me know what you think in the comment section.